Well, your time now is 12:16. Meteorologist Damon Madsen is joining us once again. My goodness, Damon, the weekend is about to begin.
Yeah.
And the clouds have arrived just in time.
Well, you were talking about some of those events, and I was listening, and hopefully a lot of those are inside for the most part, because tomorrow's going to be a tough day to be out and about, as we have some rainfall on the way, and it's beneficial for a lot of us, but for some locations, it's going to get a little bit tricky. Now, it's beneficial for a good chunk of the Blue Ridge Mountains and out toward the Shenandoah Valley because of the fact that we have those ongoing wildfires, of course. We have air quality alerts, as a matter of fact, for the smoke and haze that continues to be in the air down toward Luray, Culpeper, and Woodstock. That is something to note if you're down that way until later on tonight when that rainfall starts to take shape. Now, off to the east, where we're away from those wildfires and we have more of just the urban setup, of course, along the I-95 corridor, the D.C. Metro up toward Baltimore, and now even expanding out toward the east of the Blue Ridge Mountains here. We have a flood watch that takes effect 2 a.m. tonight, and it goes until 2 p.m. Saturday afternoon there, as the threat for heavier rainfall in a short time window exists along some of these counties here. So that's something we also have to keep in mind. Here's a good look, though, at those fires. Again, still ongoing out toward the I-81 corridor, the Blue Ridge Mountains there. Some of that smoke and haze drifting across northern Virginia. So it is something we have continued to deal with at times across parts of the DMV here. So definitely something that we could use some help with. Now, the rainfall will be beneficial, no question about it, but we have some time before that rainfall gets here. We are just now starting to see cloud cover on the increase. The leading edge of that storm system is still well to our south down toward the Gulf Coast, but eventually that moisture gets pulled in. We wear away all of the dry air that has been locked in over the last few days, and then once all of that takes place, the rainfall will begin later on tonight. Let's time this out and talk about it here. This is 3 o'clock. We already have overcast conditions in D.C., down across northern Virginia, southern Maryland. That cloud cover will expand north across the rest of the region by the middle of the afternoon. So sunshine from here on out is going to be very limited, to say the least. Now, you will not need the umbrella this evening, but by the time we approach 10 o'clock tonight, most of that rainfall will start to enter into the picture, and no later than midnight, we will all be seeing soggy conditions as we head deeper into your Friday night. So hopefully many of us won't even have to be out and about by that point, because as we roll on into the early morning hours on Saturday, those rain showers start to turn into a rather steady to even heavy rainfall. All of this yellow, orange, even some red on the map you're seeing here. That is very intense rain that will take place then straight through the middle of the morning on your Saturday. This is 10 a.m. Look at all of that heavy rainfall coming down. But here's the thing, folks. It kicks out of here very, very quickly. By lunchtime tomorrow, most of the rainfall is already wrapping up. And then by the middle of the afternoon on Saturday, we're dry once again. But that's the catch here, and why we have that flooding concern. We have all of that rain coming down within a 6 to 8 hour time window, and by the time all is said and done, we could be looking at 1.5 to even 2.5 inches of rain in that 6 to 8 hour time frame. And in places like D.C., surrounding counties near the metro, we have all the concrete, we have low-lying areas. That's a lot of rain to take on in a short amount of time. That's where you're going to get those potential flooding issues as we go into your Saturday morning, early afternoon. So we'll be on the watch for that. DMV First Warn Day because of that threat for the heavy rainfall. But once that's out of here, we turn breezy again as we head into the day on Sunday before we have quieter conditions arriving by the start of next week.
All right, Damon, thank you. The government is going after tech giant Apple. The